done, guys, for winning that competition. We are so happy for y'all. But that is it for the news. Lorianne is standing by with our first set of guests.
Yeah, well, yes. Now, guys, it's all about being fresh. It's all about loving the environment. And today we have two gentlemen that are doing just that. Through their careers, they are actually giving back. The environment is so important, guys. And man and the environment have this like two-way kind of relationship. If we don't help the environment out, we don't get good things like oxygen, fresh water, food, etc, etc. So it's very, very important. Open your ears. Now, today we've got Calvin Mojapelo as well as Yuri Groeneveld. And you are going to be telling us about your various careers. But let's start off with you, Calvin. You are the Peoples and Conservation Manager for Table Mountain, and you work for SANParks. Now, for people that do not know what SANParks is, could you just give us a brief explanation?
South African National Parks, SANParks as an abbreviation, is how can I use the word? Parastatal, maybe I can use that word, which is a non-profit organization that is run and sponsored by the government of South Africa. So our biggest mandate is biodiversity conservation.
Okay.
So we're looking after our biodiversity throughout the country. We've got 20 national parks throughout South Africa, including...
Can you mention a few? I know there's Table Mountain.
Table Mountain. In our region, we've got Cape region. In the Cape region, we've got 5 parks. Our park, TMNP, we've got Agulhas National Park in Bredasdorp, we've got Bontebok National Park in Swellendam, we've got West Coast National Park in Langaban, as well as Tanko Karoo National Park in Calvinia. But those are in the Cape region, because SANParks is divided into 6 different regions. So we've got Cape region, the Frontier region, which includes Ado. We've got the northern region, which includes Mapungubwe and Marakele, the Kruger region, the Ari region in the north, which includes Namakoland, Kgalagadi, Ograbis, and I think other one is Richtersveld as well in the northern section of the country.
It's really beautiful that we have all this amazing environment to ourselves, and it's just for us to actually just step up to the plate and take care of it. Now, it's SANParks Week. What exactly is SANParks Week all about?
SANParks Week is about encouraging South African citizens to be able to visit their national parks. We want them to understand what SANParks Week is all about. So for you to be able to know what is SANParks Week, for you to know what parks do we have, what flora and what fauna do we have, and how can you help us not only to to conserve what we have, but also for you to go and visit and see what is there,
and get
so
educated.
You can celebrate. That's correct, and celebrate our natural as well as cultural heritages. Yeah, at the same time.
Now I know there's some young people that are watching Hectic 99 right now, and they're like, what you talking about? I don't have nature around me. I don't have a park around me. What can they do to celebrate nature?
You can begin from right there in your doorstep, in your context, because I mean, there are a lot of nature reserves, conservancies right in the areas where people live. I mean, right here in Cape Town, we've got a many number of conservancies and nature reserves. So you can begin there, and these are even closer to you where you live. So when you begin to understand what they are there to do, then you can move on to understanding the bigger picture. And what you can do is to support the whole idea of conservation. Why are we conserving our flora and fauna? And what is the benefit of doing that? How does it benefit me as an individual? How does it benefit our, our city and our nation, and obviously our region and the continent going forward?
Calvin, thank you so much, guys. He's going to be chilling with us for the whole show. So make sure you get tweeting and Facebooking, asking any questions that you need to know about our national parks that we have in South Africa. Now, Yuri, you've actually gone a step further. You've actually made this really fun because you've developed a game, and it's all about, it's Animal Kingdom. Tell us about it.
Well, yeah, it's called Animal Kingdom. It's a board game about Southern African wildlife. And yeah, would you like to play it, or must I tell you a bit more about it?
Tell us a little bit about it, and then we're going to get into the game, because I think Calvin and I are going to go head to head, and he knows nature so well, guys. So I'm really scared he's going to beat me in this game.
All right, so basically it's to educate kids, to make it fun. It's constructive fun. In today's age, it's the imbalance between our smartphones and nature, So this is to get families around a table, away from technological stuff, and enjoy nature.
Okay, cool. So let's move a little bit closer. What's the first thing we need to know about this game?
Well, the first thing is we move in a clockwise direction and we throw a die. I don't know. Let's just throw the die and see how it goes.
I want to choose a specific animal. I want to choose the lion.
You're going to be the lion.
So I'm going to choose the lion that'll tab over here.
So there's the die. So you can
and what are you going to choose, Calvin?
Obviously, I'll choose the rhino.
The rhino. Okay.
Okay, seeing that we are saving the rhino.
I'll be the elephant.
Heritage Month, yeah.
Okay, so should I go first?
Go for it.
Okay, here we go.
It's a 6.
I got 6. So where's my start? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh. It's a question.
And it's a red question. So you can get your first puzzle piece if you answer this one correctly. So
okay,
let's see.
Cool.
But first tell me how much you know about nature. A little or a lot?
there are different levels that you can go for, right?
Yeah,
So we've got
this
the
is
easy, intermediate, and...
No, that's all. Easy and
Okay, cool.
intermediate.
I want to go for the easiest thing you have.
You think
Thank
you'll
you.
get it? Let's go. Okay. Can a bat-eared fox fly?
Can a
Bat-eared fox fly?
bat-eared fox floor manager, someone? Do you want to help me? No. I say no.
That's correct. His name derives from his large ears. That's
High
it.
five to
Well done.
Lorraine. That's what's up. Okay, what do I win?
Now, for that, you get your first puzzle piece.
Okay.
There you go. There's your first puzzle piece.
Awesome, thanks. I've
No.
got my first puzzle piece. The first one to finish the puzzle is the winner.
Exactly. There's 6 pieces, and if you collect all 6 of them, you're the winner, yeah.
Is she throwing what I'm throwing now?
Calvin, I think it's your turn, hey?
Go for it.
Okay.
There you go,
I want to
Colin.
make sure I'm still in the game.
4.
I'll move 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's a normal question. So if you get an answer correctly, you can just
Can I
move
ask the
again.
question?
Go for it.
Okay.
But you have to ask intermediate
That's
free,
Calvin.
Let's test
What
his
do you?
knowledge.
Would you like an easy question or would you like the
Intermediate,
the hard?
definitely.
The intermediate will be better.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go for it. When do wild dogs struggle to hunt efficiently?
When I talking about time here.
When? Can you tell me
Okay,
how to ask
let
this
me
question?
give
Maybe
him
you
a
know.
little hint. I'm going to give it away. Let's just say the hunting packs. I don't know, you're not going to get that one with
Hunting
the
packs. I
question.
mean, African wild dogs, I mean, they're very common up in the northern Kruger. I mean, I think they struggle to hunt more during the night, I think.
Yeah, but they struggle if they're little in numbers, small in numbers.
Oh, so the bigger the,
The
pack,
bigger
the
the pack,
better.
better the hunter.
Okay.
There you go. All right. So,
Oh wow! So
No,
does he
you
get
gave
the
me a
answer?
clue.
Okay, cool. So who's going next? Are you gonna go next?
let me go. It's kind of unfair, but let me go.
Cool.
It's a free.
Okay, so you got
1, 2,
3.
3.
Guys, we are going to be continuing this game, and these gentlemen are in studio with us all day, so you can throw forth all your questions. But right about now, we're going to be going for a commercial break. When we come back, our game show is in full swing.
9-9 hectic. 9-9 hectic. Hectic.
Wow, guys, I'm totally loving everything that's happening over here. But Lorianne, did you know, my friend, that there are so many species on Table Mountain?
Oh, my friend, I know it. I don't even have to research. I love Table Mountain so much. Since I was in grade 5, I studied about the biodiversity, the fauna, the flora, like everything that happens up there. You've never been to Table Mountain?
Never, ever.
That's
not
why I
even
made a
once.
deal with you at the beginning that we are going to be going up Skeleton's
can't
Gorge,
wait.
hiking, getting to the summit. But we've got a caller. Hey, Blessed.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine, thanks, and how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Now, can you please tell us what you think about, this environmental topic and us wanting to be fresh where our Earth is concerned?
I think it's very important.
Okay, cool. And what's your favorite part of nature? What do you love about nature?
Nature, I like actually everything about nature.
Okay, cool. So you don't like the beach or the mountain. She loves everything. Do you have a hectic holler for anybody, Blessed?
Yes, I like to send a hectic caller to my Bongwe, to Mzile, and everybody who knows me.
Oh, man, thanks so much for calling in there, Blessed. Bye.
Bye.
Awesome. Now, guys, today we are actually just gonna, get very hands-on with recycling. We've got amazing entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs, and you guys love the environment so much that you've decided to give back and do something awesome about it. Now, Andrew, you are from Trashback. Tell us a little bit about Trashback, how the company started.
Okay, so Trashback started in 2011 because we saw a huge need for cleaning up the litter around us and to encourage people to recycle. So basically, we make it fun and easy for people to recycle.
Okay, cool. Now, Lozzie, you've gone to another level. You've taken this concept and you've taken it to the township of Jujuletwa. You've taken this to Guguletu. How's that going for you?
Yes, ma'am. It's going. The feedback is going well. The business is still in beginning stages on the drawing board, but eventually it will take place and it will go smoothly because there's a lot of things that needs to be recycled in Guguletu.
Okay. Now,
Lazi, you sound very, very enthusiastic, but I'm sure there are some challenges when it comes to recycling. So please share that with us.
There are a lot of challenges because at the end of the day, with the recycling, there comes a little bit of education because not everything is recyclable. So there's a little, but there's a lot of money that needs to be made. Like for example, this thing, it's a plastic bottle. We all know it's a plastic bottle. It's our daily use. Some of us black people use it for fridge water, but it's got a lot of value to it. From this, it takes a whole lot of process. As you can see, it comes to a t-shirt, but there's a lot of money into it. So it's an initiative.
Guys, please, I need to know, Andrew, you need to break the process down because here we have the plastic bottle and then the different stages that it goes through to become a bag or a t-shirt.
Yeah, so basically when you bring us your plastic bottle, we send it off to a factory. They cut it into little pieces that you can see here. Those then get melted and pushed out in like a thread. And that eventually gets woven into this sort of fabric that you see here, which eventually can be made into bags and t-shirts like this one that I've got here just in front of me.
Sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so where would you suggest that people take all their plastic or their glass or, you know, their paper to? What can be recycled? I know about paper, glass, as well as tin.
Yes. Yeah. So paper, glass, tin, plastics, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty much everything that you'll find in your house, the packaging and so on, you can take that to be
And then,
recycled.
okay, where can we take it to?
Yes, so at the moment, the most important thing is to start separating at your home because you don't want it to get mixed in with the food and all of that bad stuff. And then you can find out the closest recycling drop-off to you and take it.
Hectic.
Yeah, just chill.
Okay, cool. So can you tell us about some of the goals for the campaign that you're running?
Well,
High five.
first, we're chronically going to schools, just raising awareness, especially about rhino poaching, about nature, about nurturing nature. That's also our company's motto, nurture nature. And raising funds. We have amazing fundraising initiatives for school, but you can find all of it out on my website. It's nurturenature.co.za. And I'd like to tell the kids as well, Percy's a role model, so he's a great guy to follow. On Facebook, Percy the Rhino as well.
Okay,
like
so
it.
he's there. Facebook, Percy the Rhino. Now, Calvin, I'd like to know, you work with fauna and flora specifically, and what are your feelings, about rhino poaching that's currently happening?
Rhino poaching, sadly, it's very grave at the moment, but I'm sure the reality is that it's something that we have to work together on, because I think it needs a multi-approach in dealing with the rhino situation, where everybody has to be involved, from communities, from law enforcement, from government, environmental affairs as a department of government, as well as all the national parks, as well as all the communities where the rhinos are, have their habitat around them. So everybody has to get together, because there's no one solution, but it's got to be a number of them working together so we can be able to bring down the illegal trade.
So we're taking a holistic approach to the situation. Now, your organization, you mentioned that you guys are also doing your bit to protect the rhino. Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, definitely we are, because even though there's no rhino, in Interwolmanda National Park, but in some of the parks that we work in, as sun parks around Kruger National Park, around Marakele, and some of our other parks, there are rhinos that are there. So there are many different approaches. I think the most important one is awareness, where we are approaching the communities around them, because remember, they are the first line of defense of defending the rhino. So they've got to be given awareness and a campaign for them to understand what's happening, so they can be able to give information, because remember, they are the ones who know the local community. So whoever comes from outside normally is going to make use of them, because they know the locality very, very well. So you got to deal with them and approach them. And secondly, we also got to find ways in which they can benefit from the conservation of the rhino, which is talking about beneficiation of the communities around our national parks.
Okay, well, thank you so much for that, Calvin. Now, we have Tato on the line. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm very well, thanks. Taho, please can you turn your TV off and listen through your phone, okay?
Okay.
Okay, cool. Now tell us, what do you love about your environment? What's your favorite thing about the environment in South Africa?
It's that it's clean, and it's clean.
It's clean, okay, and we can do better to make it cleaner. Now, Taho, for answering that question, you win yourself this absolutely cool game called Animal Kingdom. Woo!
Thank you very much.
Awesome. welcome. Do you have a hectic holler for anybody?
Yes, I like to say hello to my mother, my little sister, Nosipo, and my friends.
Okay, thank you so much. Takotato, bye.
Bye.
Oh, well, guys, thank you so much for coming in and just spreading the knowledge about our environment. I most definitely am going to take Mbasa on a hike up to Table Mountain via Skeleton's Gorge. But right about now, guys, we're going to find out more information about the rhino. Now, if seeing blood makes you feel a little bit queasy, watch out for this one because it is for sensitive viewers.
9-9 hectic. 9-9 hectic.
Quibus, what's the story of this baby rhino and why are we having to perform this operation?
Unfortunately, this is one of the statistics again. The mother of this rhino was shot and killed. He was wounded during the incident.